Oh, hello folks, just a quick heads up, I might not be as chipper as I usually am. This is due to the fact that I had to make a, quite sudden drive. What was supposed to be a nice peaceful morning of someone coming in and picking up the ball pythons, suddenly abruptly turned into me waking up, checking my phone, and then realizing I have to now make a 5-hour round trip across 4 states to drop these ball pythons off and pick up some geckos, so yeah, real tired at this point. However, geckos gotta go in their enclosure. I can't just keep the geckos here for a day when I'm feeling more chipper to make a video, and a video needs to be made because that's like both of my jobs, which kind of contradicts each other. So we are gonna be here. Future Dakota will help this video out being a little bit more entertaining, but I just want to show these guys off real quick, and then I'm gonna head to bed. As I previously stated, the ball pythons are no more. We sold all 9 to them to a gentleman over in Rhode Island. Gentleman that was supposed to pick it up, but some stuff happens, it's whatever, and yeah, no more ball pythons. They are all gone. These 2 rack systems are available if you guys are local to me. This is a V18 4-tub rack system. I have all the tubs, I'm just cleaning some out right now. And then of course we got the V70 10 tier. If you guys are interested in that, hit me up on Facebook and Instagram. Be happy, pick up only. I don't have a vehicle that will move this stuff. We do have baby ball pythons still. We still got, yeah. We still got some baby ball pythons. Hoping to sell those guys. Also, if you guys want any, also hit me up. Dakota, stop talking. Just show us the new gecko project. Yeah, this place is a bit of a mess. I have to do a lot of reorganizing. Obviously, this rack system doesn't belong here, neither of them, so a lot of stuff needs to get done. It seems my job is just constantly moving stuff around, getting it clean, and then figuring out, hey, we're gonna actually change everything. That seems to be the, pretty much the pattern here. Anyway, the new project. Now, this is something I'm really excited to talk to you guys about. I got it right. This is definitely no different. Now, check these guys out right here. These are going to be Madagascar giant day geckos, but the crimson line of the day geckos. You guys can't see really well. The lighting's not the best. We'll try to get some better B-roll. These guys have some nice bold red bands. A contingency of that deal. Obviously, we got the bulk order. The guy wanted all the ball pythons. He actually runs a pet store as well. I can't remember the name. I'll put it right here if I can remember it. He actually had some day geckos as well, so the trade was, money on top, and then this pair of some juvenile day geckos, which is very exciting. Obviously sweetened the deal. I wanted to get into day geckos. It was a win-win situation. These guys are juveniles. They are not full adults, obviously, by the size. They're actually a lot. I didn't get any pictures of them, but I was like, juvenile day geckos, I'm in. But more beautiful than I thought they were going to be. Definitely some nice big red bands, and a lot bigger than I thought. When he said juvenile day geckos, I assumed, like crested gecko size, not that big, maybe like this big, but they're a fairly large pair and should be ready to breed. I give it maybe in next season, 2023, we should be having some crimson line day gecko babies, which is very exciting stuff. Right, I've talked enough. The camera's heavy, my head's pounding, and that's about it. This is their new enclosure. Very awesome. It's a temporary enclosure. It looks very sweet. We had I don't remember, we had a big giant cave roaches in here at one point, and then it's just never been used, and I figured this would be a great display enclosure for these day geckos. We have that screen so we can put some UVB on top. Good stuff. Carry it on, Future Dakota, because I'm done. I'm done doing this. Alrighty folks, some good news and bad news. The bad news about this video is it is going to be a little bit short. I really cannot fill a 10-minute slot with these 2 animals without actually doing an unboxing. It would just, it'd be a little boring, it'd be a little bit forced, but good news for you is there's not going to be any filler, no mid-rolls either, so it's kind of like a win-win, except I don't make as much money off this video. The sun is going to be doing what the sun does, so if you guys wonder why I don't make videos in this room, this is like the main reason why, so I'm trying to be off to the side so it doesn't do glaring. Anyway, so back here again, let's talk about these incredible crimson day geckos. Now, so far we have almost every tank on this shelf filled with new animals. We've got the standing eye over here, project I have not discussed yet, the pair of chihuahuas over there, these crimson day geckos, and then just one more tank to go right here, which I believe we are going to fill on Wednesday, but I don't think you guys will stay here for like a week or two just because that's how I am with editing videos. Not too much to say with these guys. Obviously an absolutely beautiful specimen of these crimson line day geckos. Something that's really awesome with crimson day geckos versus the regular, Madagascar giant day geckos is the fact that you're gonna get these really rich, bold red tiger stripe patterning out of them. While the giant day geckos also do have this patterning with the crimson line, it's definitely exacerbated. It's big, it's bold, it's in your face. You not only get this neon green day gecko, but you also get the red stripes that come with it. But it just so happened with the shop that I sold off my ball pythons to, they happened to have a pair of crimson day geckos, and to be honest, they were kind of cheaping me out on the price. They got a very swell deal out of those 9 ball pythons, so I needed to sweeten the pot for me just a little bit, and I was like, what kind of geckos you got? They told me they have a juvenile pair of crimson line day geckos, and I was like, you know what? I do like day geckos. We already got the standing eye. Let's expand on day geckos. That's awesome. Throw those in. You got yourself a deal. 5 hours over to Rhode Island to with 9 ball pythons in my car, selling them, driving all the way back. I didn't get back home till like, I don't know, 7 p.m. You still gotta set up the setup for the day geckos. We originally had them in here, but I decided to put them in here because this is a little tricky and one of them got out. You can actually see when we caught, one of them dropped their tail, unfortunately, but it'll grow back. It's not that big of a deal. So we put them over here in the 10-gallon as a temporary grout enclosure. This is a lot easier to, you know, if they're over here, I can move this side. If they're over here, I can move that side to put down, you know, the gecko food, crickets, anything like that. Just makes my life a little bit easier. Well, the 5-hour drive was not very fun, and actually one of the worst drives I've ever taken. I got caught in traffic twice. Thanks driving through Boston. It is the worst place to ever have to drive through, constant traffic. We did end up getting to keep the rack system, which actually gave me a couple extra $100, which I actually used to not only buy Renee a secret Christmas present that you guys will see. It is an animal. It's one of her dream animals. I'll show that off probably later, closer to Christmas. It'll be a nice little Christmas video. Not only that, we got to get some extra equipment for everyone. So obviously we got UVB, we've got a heat bulb, and then UVB. We got a lot of UVB bulbs going on over here, so everyone's making sure they're getting all the proper vitamins and nutrition, the calcium breaking down with getting the D3 through the UVB bulbs. Honestly, makes the enclosures look better. I mean, all these are nice brightened up. It looks awesome. It's good for the gecko. Day geckos, you really want to get the UVB in them just because that's when you're going to see those brilliant greens, and of course with the crimson line, those brilliant tiger stripe patterns, they're going to come up a lot more and again be exacerbated. I used this word twice now, and I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it right, and someone's probably gonna make fun of me in the comment section. You're only gonna see that tenfold and get those bright patterns when you're utilizing not only high heat, but also UVB. And that is about how long I can stretch this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys can actually see if we can, we'll move this a little bit closer. Yeah, there's one's hanging right there, and the other one is right here. Woo! See how fast they are? Anyway, yeah, that is the video. Thank you guys so much for coming by and checking out this probably 4 or 5 minute thing about these crimson day geckos. Really like them. Like I said, they are a juvenile pair, though. I'd really classify these things more as a sub-adult than a juvenile. I mean, I thought they were gonna be like this big when I picked them up, but I don't know, they're like this big. They're almost adults. Probably be ready to breed, not this season, but next season over in 2023, which will be very exciting. I think we have enough new projects in 2022. I'm kind of glad we'll grow this pair out. You know, it gives me one less thing to worry about for trying to do all these first projects over here at DVCV Exotics. That's about it, folks. We are getting close to showing you everything we have here. I believe we have this enclosure right over here that I'm not showing. No spoilers. We've got this enclosure right here that we still need to show off. We have something back here that is very awesome, little babies that you guys are definitely going to enjoy. We've got this enclosure right here that we're going to show off that's coming on Wednesday. I need to pick them up from FedEx and then, you know, redo this enclosure, make sure everything's all kosher in there. And then we have one more secret project that is Renee's Christmas present. No spoilers on anything, but we're getting down to it. Now we know Chihuahuas, Standing Eye, and the Crimson Line Day Geckos as well. As always, folks, if you guys want to follow me on some more stuff, I'm always on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, all DVCV Exotics, like everything I name myself, because it makes my life and you searching me just a little bit easier. Of course, last but certainly not least, we have Patreon, patreon.com/DVCVExotics. This is where you get the up-look case of the behind the scenes of everything that's going on within my breeding business, DVCV Exotics. Now, this includes a plethora of products we got going on and even an inside scoop on all the new products we have going on. You want to see that Christmas present? You want to see the cool, cute little babies? You want to see what's in that tank right there? Join Patreon. Starts as low as $1 a month to get all the inside stuff, behind the scenes video, first look at the babies we produced, and the higher tiers discounts on those babies that I have for sale throughout the year. Once again, folks, last but certainly not least, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to follow us over here at DVCV Exotics. We'll see you next time, but until then, goodbye.